In this quick tip video, we're going to review a trading strategy that I call the Tech 1 trade. And basically what we're doing is looking for a very specific candle pattern. Normally, that candle pattern is either a bullish or bearish engulfing candle, a evening star or morning star, and of course that would take place depending on which direction you're trading it in. Now, we're looking at a 1 hour chart, so there's a couple of tips that I'd like to share with you. First of all, if you're going to use the Tech 1 trade, of course, if it's inside of consolidation, it's not trending, price isn't trending for the day, you need to wait until price has hit a specific support or resistance level and then wait for the candle pattern to occur. You need a closed, completed candle pattern on whatever time frame you're trading off of. So you could technically use this on a 5-minute chart, a 10-minute chart, a 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart. It's just the way I prefer to use it is on a 30-minute chart and 1 hour chart, but it doesn't mean that it won't work on any other time frame. It also works on the 4 hour and daily chart, but of course you've got larger stop losses on a larger time frame. Now, something else that you need to remember, if you're going to use it on the 1 hour chart, there are times when waiting for a completed closed candle pattern that prints a Tech 1 trade, oftentimes you'll give up some profitability in the trade if you're using just the 1 hour chart. So keep an eye on the next time frame lower. For example, if you're going to trade it and use it on the 1 hour chart, keep an eye on the 30-minute chart. Oftentimes the 30-minute chart will give you a little advantage and still print the exact same candle pattern and at the same resistance level. So let's take this little area right here. This is the 1 hour chart, and we're going to switch to a 30-minute chart and see what that would look like. And here's that area there, and it does print a dark cloud cover here, which would give you a slight advantage and an opportunity to get in a little bit earlier. So that candle closes at 1.3001, and the 1 hour Tech 1 candle pattern closes at 1.3097. Now that's not a big difference. Sometimes we'll see an even larger difference waiting for the 1 hour chart to close. But the point is, if you wait for the 1 hour chart, you give up some profitability in the trade. The way to confirm the fact that you've got a good valid 30-minute, which is what we're looking at now, a 30-minute Tech 1 trade, is to identify the resistance area. Watch price, how it reacts when it reaches resistance and support, and then wait for the candle patterns to close and complete, and then look at the indicators for your confirmation, and do it in that order. So you always want to keep an eye on what price is doing, how it acts at certain specific key support and resistance levels. So wait for that close completed candle pattern. Now here you're going to notice on the 30-minute chart, which is what we're looking at, there are several Tech 1 trades at support, and you'll notice a bounce. This is a perfect Tech 1 trade here, and it's perfect right off of that support level. And then this is the resistance area. Now remember, as we've said before, support and resistance isn't always an exact number. Sometimes price will move through support or maybe fall short of it. Other times it will hit it right on the number. Every time it's going to be different. Support and resistance are pockets or ranges of support and resistance, not exact numbers. Sometimes they are, but it's not very often that they're exact numbers. So wait for those candle patterns. Again, trading inside of consolidation is very tricky. Here's real consolidation. This is the high and the low. Price came up here and found some resistance, didn't actually hit the actual resistance in price, and yet it still printed this move back down. What was the resistance? You look back over here and you'll find an area or a pocket of resistance. You can also go to a larger time frame and start doing some research and identify whether this is an actual resistance, maybe a price swing low that's actually having some kind of an effect in here. So every time it's a little bit different, but that's how we trade the Tech 1 trade, at support or resistance. One more tip, the entry for the Tech 1 trade is on the close of the candle pattern. The close of the candle pattern, the Tech 1 trade. So again, the Tech 1 trade is the candle pattern itself. This is a morning star. Here we have a dark cloud cover. Here we have some engulfing candles. Here we have an engulfing candle. And the entry is on the close of that candle. Stop loss levels. Well, everybody's got their own forms of stop loss levels, but correctly, technically, the stop would need to be several pips below this support level. So maybe 5 to 10, maybe even 15 pips, depending on if you're going to recognize this spike low here in price, the distance there.